It's not wide enough yet. No, still, are you crazy? That's not wide enough. Okay. Thank you.
This way, sir, this way.
Thank you. He watched his wife struggle to close the fence. Thumbs up she gave. Big muscles.
Okay, I'm falling.
You must always close because you never know when it's gonna rain in Florida. It can just like that out of nowhere.
Just like that.
And plus, even if it doesn't rain, you gotta protect the leather from the sun. Okay.
Tired?
Today, we're checking one off the, what's the opposite of the bucket list? The terror list?
Terror list.
We're gonna go into a den of bees, a beehive. We're gonna put on the suit, and the beekeeper at Coastal Pastures
Amber.
Farm. Hold on one second. So I've been told that I need to wear closed-toe shoes, and I'm gonna take my favorite socks. These are the lucky socks. I've never been stung by a bee in these socks.
Well, you've never been stung by a bee.
No, I've been stung by a wasp on my face, a bee on my butt, and let's do this. Cool. And now this is the bee suit. This looks like Walter White's Breaking Bad.
Totally. I feel like an astronaut when I put it on.
After we're done, we're gonna make honey. We're gonna make honey meth, and it's gonna be not the crystal blue. It's gonna be sweet meth. Okay, no meth jokes.
And then they get stuck in the
Marion with the production crew. She's going for the nice, there's no lighting here. There's no electricity. Beekeeper for 4 years.
Yeah, I have been a beekeeper for 4 years. I saw somebody do a removal. They had bees in their soffit, so I showed up because my neighbor knew that I was like super into nature and bugs and all things natural. So I ended up talking to the beekeeper for a while, and next thing you know, my husband's ordering me an Amazon basic suit and kit, and that was it. I was off to the races. So.
All right, well, I officially feel like Marty McFly from Back to the Future 1 when he goes to meet his dad. No, hold on. Marty McFly was the dad. What was Michael J. Fox's name in the movie? McFly. Calvin Klein. Marty. No, it wasn't Marty. His dad was Biff, Marty. Whatever. Now we're gonna go see some bumblebees. Wait. Honeybees, not bumblebees.
I love that you have a divided task like that.
YouTube, you can't, if you put it on vertical, it's like not watchable.
Here the missus is explaining why she's filming in the wrong direction.
In some ways, we're yin and yang.
Oh, good.
Yes, this is a smoker.
Yeah.
You could put marijuana in that, and would it get the bees all messed up?
I don't think it really gets them like, that kind of affected, but yeah, you can. I mean, any smoke.
We'll have to look up if they have endocannabinoid receptors.
Yes, let me know. Yeah, you are
The neuroscientist has mentioned we have to look up whether or not the bees have endocannabinoid receptors. So meanwhile, we've got an ammo box.
Yeah, so I use an ammo box because it will contain the fire.
All right, so you're jacking up the smoke here. What does the smoke do to the bees?
So bees, there's a couple things. Bees communicate through pheromones. So this kind of blocks their alarm signal from the rest of the bees, but it also makes them think that their house is on fire. So what they do is they go and gorge themselves on honey, because if they have to evacuate where they are, they're going to have to build a whole new house where they go. So they're basically taking their building materials, which is honey, which is energy that comes through wax, and they produce wax on glands that are on their abdomen. They have 8 glands, and it comes out as these little tiny flakes, and then they like chew it with their mandibles and form it into the shape that we all know, honeycomb. We're all decked up like we're about to invade Mars, and Amber is rolling up her sleeves and wearing Flip-flops.
flip-flops. Well, one thing is for certain, if I get stung by a bee, Amber heard. Okay, damn it, there's a joke in there somewhere, but okay, I've been thinking about that one all morning. So how many people pee in these suits? I don't know if everybody knows that I do have a distinct fear of bees. Like you can go collect montages on the internet of me screaming like Homer Simpson when a bee comes nearby. This smells like dill. Should I eat some of this? That smells delicious, just like fennel. That's dog fennel. This is poison. You can't eat this, people. It's toxic to humans. Alkaloids.
You definitely didn't eat it.
I didn't swallow it, but I had a mouthful until someone said, you probably shouldn't eat that. What happens if you, Like then flick the queen bee. Like if you like,
I wouldn't.
would they all go crazy and attack?
No.
Oh.
No, but I wouldn't do. That's disrespectful.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just like, what's the worst thing anybody can possibly do right now to make the bees attack you?
Crush a bunch of them.
Okay. Intrusive thoughts. People are gonna understand what like. What's the worst possible thing one could do right now? Is the question.
If one comes up to you, don't swat it. Don't make any like.
Don't make eye contact.
No, you can make eye contact. They have 5 eyeballs or eyes, not eyeballs. They have 5 eyes. They have 2 on either side, and they have 3 on their.
They have 5 eyes.
They have 5 eyes.
Like our international intelligence community.
Okay, so yes.
Let's put on gloves.
These came from my property. We went and picked them up at night. You have to move bees at night because if you don't, you leave behind a lot of the foragers. So it's like their workforce. So
and then they come back to the nest and it's gone.
Yeah, the nest's gone. The workers are gone. So it's best to always move them at night.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they came from that. I came out here one day and cut them out. And it was a big job, and it was pretty full. And they're super nice bees. I don't really know where they came from originally. There are a couple other beekeepers in my neighborhood. So I'm just introducing a little smoke to them just so they know, hey, somebody's here. Bees will recognize faces. So I don't know if they know me or they don't know me. Or...
They remember you.
Yeah.
Dave. He's back.
You got your gloves on?
There are a lot of bugs that are attracted to beehives. And cockroaches are one of them. See that sticky substance there?
Yes.
That's propolis.
This is propolis. This is what they glue all the edges. And sometimes they even use it to shut off entrances.
Okay, yeah, we got stuck. Okay, so what do I do with this now?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is heavy because it's laden
Oh,
with
look, it's
honey.
the stuff of nightmares. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Don't panic. Don't panic. But look at the next one coming up.
It's so cool.
Give me this for a second.
I'm not panicking.
So the bees will actually chew away the wax and
that
repurpose
the queen?
it. That's a drone.
That one,
That's a drone.
big.
Oh, look at you all brave
Yeah.
getting up in there.
Look at this. Looking down there. So you're going to go plate by plate. You're not going to take all the plates out and leave them out. You're going to take one out, then slide them down.
I actually will take one out and keep them close to each other because if you take them all out and lay them all over, it really freaks out the bees.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So my objective is to calm them, keep them calm, do what I have to do.
So you take one out and then you lift up and slide all them back one at a one. And then I imagine in the center, they're totally filled with more bees in the perimeter.
Yeah, because think of a yolk and an egg.
Yeah.
The yolk would be like the brood chamber, and then they surround everything else.
Look at this one. They've added.
Goodness, hold on, I'm getting a picture of this. This is wild.
You should put that.
Can I hold that?
Yeah. Don't drop it though. Here.
No, I won't. Okay, hold on, don't drop it. If I get stung on the hand. Okay. Can you get you took a picture?
I'll take a picture, yeah.
Ethan? Sorry, I thought I saw one stuck underneath Ethan's suit, and
No, he's totally protected. I checked his zipper. These are the drones.
drones. What do they do?
They're the boys. All they do is procreate with queen.
Okay.
That's it. They don't do anything.
Think of the bee movie.
Well, I forget.
No, that's so wrong. The bee movie is so wrong.
Weren't they only the drones that went out?
No, it's all the females do all the foraging.
Yeah, the whole thing. The females do the foraging. The drones sit there and make
beekeepers
babies.
are like super mad about that movie because they portrayed bees like in a totally wrong social structure.
Ah, I remember the boys, the men.
Yeah, for sure.
No,
I haven't watched it in a long time.
That's the patriarchy rewriting
Okay,
nature.
we have to
by the way.
rewatch the movie.
Oh yeah, sure. The men go out and work because
this is female drone, a female brood. See how it's smaller and flatter? They after the day 9 of the larval process, they cap it with wax and pollen mixture.
Bless you.
So they're permeable, so the larva can still breathe underneath. But they actually spin a cocoon just like a butterfly.
Beautiful. Okay, let me see.
Oh, I see the queen.
They're right here, right there.
Right there.
Yep.
What?
Boy, she's got a thick
I
booty
said-
right
I
there.
said first.
That thing right. She's got like an extra tail in her butt.
Oh
I
yeah.
shot first.
But she doesn't.
Fly.
You're sure that that's the queen?
Positive.
Just like meandering around like a regular bee.
She's looking for cells to lay eggs in.
All right. So the question here was the queen bee doesn't leave the hive except.
When she goes on her initial mating flight, and she will mate with random drones up in the air, 60 feet in the air. All these drones congregate together, and they make it's called a drone congregation area, and they fly together. It's almost like a bunch of college guys hanging out.
Yeah, it sounds like a drone orgy in the sky.
Yes, but the thing is that once the drones actually inseminate the queen, their phallus takes all their fluid, so they actually fall backwards and die, leaving the phallus in there. Then the next drone comes.
Phallus is fancy talk for penis, a bee
Yeah,
penis.
well, there's a kid here, so. All right. So the next bee drone will come along and has a hook and will rip out the dead bee dick to insert theirs.
Goodness.
So that it's so good, it's to die for. That's how good the queen is.
So this is all capped. What I do is I wait for this fully capped, this side to be fully capped, both sides actually, be fully capped. The rule of thumb is you have to wait for it to be about 80% covered with the cappings. And what I do is when I take these home, and I try really hard not to bring bees into my kitchen because my husband gets really pissed at me. I take a knife and I slice this off. And I save this wax to make lip balms because it's the cleanest, purest wax.
Oh, Burt's Bees.
Yeah, like a Burt's Bees kind of. But I love this really white wax.
Bees.
Do you have a dog?
I do.
Has your dog ever stepped on a bee? Yeah, see, that's the stuff you're doing.
And look, they're not attacking me. They're not really.
This is much clearer, not as dark. Is that the?
And see, this is pollen they've shoved in here.
Oh,
I think he was joking.
that is so cool.
You can see if I hold it up to the sun, the different colors in there. So I have like a little code here.
Captain Stardate log.
Yeah, 666.
The honey was particularly dark today, and the queen bee was a real bitch today.
Something's humping that one.
Really?
No, they're not humping.
Get some. What is
Oh
going?
yeah, they're fighting.
Stop it!
What do they have to fight about? They're all.
And they're down.
They don't want another bee coming into their colony because another colony will come and completely rob them out of everything. They'll take all their resources.
But
All right, there's the Italian bee, and she's going around saying, "What are you doing? You didn't clean up your room there. You did not leave enough honey." Okay, there it is. This is so cool. Hold on. I'm getting the absolute best footage of this queen bee going around. What are all the?
So the bees that surround her are called her retinue, and what they do is they feed her, they clean her, they kind of care for her. When it's time for them to swarm, they will actually chase her around and jump on her back so that she can lose weight, so that she's flight ready again.
I thought she was going to lay an egg in there. Can we see her? Would I be able to see her lay an egg?
If she finds a cell that she wants to lay,
And what would it look like? Like right now, she's got her butt hole over a hole. Oh,
she will insert her whole butt down inside the hole.
okay. Let's just try to get that for a second because I've got some amazing, sharp, clear
2008.
footage.
It's not that rare.
Oh.
Well, she's also outside the hive with the sun on her,
Yeah.
so she might be a little freaked out.
Hold on. Come on, queen bee. Do it. Do your thing. Get. Oh.
it's in me and
Do they
it's
know
not you.
if there's a time of day that they're more likely to lay? It's like during the day.
It's all day.
Oh.
Yeah. There
And
are
so-
certain things that are time related, but egg laying is a all day event.
What am I seeing in the bottom of the cones?
So she's,
I just lost her. No, she's right there. Okay.
you might be seeing larvae, you might be seeing pollen.
Oh. Come on. I just inhaled a lot of smoke.
Oh yeah, you're right by the smoke.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Yep, now she's laying an egg.
lay it.
No.
Yes.
Yep, she's got
We've
it.
got it. This is the money shot. This is what we've all been waiting for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drone bees around her as she lays her
no,
booty.
So cool.
Workers, those are females.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. This, and now she's squeezing out a larva into the thing. What are they all doing? They're like praying around her.
Yeah, they're
Crazy.
like,
Look,
way to
they're
go,
all in a
Queenie.
circle.
Yep.
Oh yes, or encourage her. Does it hurt? Well, I don't. Does it hurt them? Okay. Well, now they seem to be crawling over her. What happens if they just decide to like destroy her? Look at this. No,
It's actually called balling the queen, and they cook her. They
Oh, they
raise
go
the
around.
temperature of their bodies, and they will encompass her and rip her wings and pull her hair out and bite her and sting her.
can you put your finger back there and point to her again?
There's a lot of mysteries
Okay, right there. Okay.
around bees and all insects.
Yeah.
I'm sure they probably.
It's crazy.
Okay. So
have
now
some
now
sort
she's
of
out.
ritual.
Now she's moving.
She's on the move. She's gonna find
Okay.
another cell.
Put your finger back again. Just 1 second. Okay, that's it. Now let me zoom out. And that was the coolest thing ever, people. Yes, now she's on the move again. Oh my gosh. I am sweating so badly under here.
I don't have the holes.
I can taste my own sweat
I don't have
dripping
the
off the screen.
holes.
Oh, let me see your face. You got sweat actually dripping off your face. Yeah, look at that.
Amber just won an award.
Marion dropping the truth bomb. So I didn't know. So Amber has won 8 beekeeping awards.
Yes, for products or inventions. Or my honey, I got best novice honey. So I was going up against any beekeeper that came to this convention that was at It's actually called UFB College. So it's at the University of Florida. It's through their IFAS extension. And they have a really nice bee research lab that it focuses on the varroa mites. So they host these conferences. They're like 2 days. They have speakers, they have products, and they have something called the Honey Show. And the Honey Show is at every conference. There are Honey Show judges you have to be. It's like a whole regimented big deal
Cool.
thing.
It's like Little Miss Sunshine for the beekeeping world.
Yes, it is. It really is. So you can, this last one, there were 60 categories, or 62, and I think I entered 10 and I came home with 8 ribbons.
Shut up. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
It is the first time I had done it.
I actually
This thing keeps you in
found
the
this
shade.
quite pleasant, but I'm also not wearing like long sleeves or anything.
The child rehydrates after a hard day of beekeeping. The beekeeper puts a smoker away in the ammo box. And I have conquered demons today. Oh, okay. I wasn't this dark gray when we came in here. But
Yeah, your shirt's just a different
already,
color.
that's
Now you
fantastic.
know why this is all I wear.
Holy cows, that was amazing. And that's where the honey comes from. It's just that simple. Oh yeah.
Award-winning honey.